everyone. Again, this is Teacher King, your home economics teacher in grade 10. So this is the second video lesson about preparing egg dishes. So in our last video, we discussed the different components of eggs, and here we will be discussing the different nutritional value of eggs. So without further ado, let's start our lesson. Okay, so here are the expectations from you today. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Enumerate the different nutritions found in egg. Number 2. Discuss the functions of each nutrients. And then number 3. Elucidate the effects of nutrients found in egg on our health. So, are you ready? So, I suggest that you get your notebook and your pen so that you can jot down our important points for today. So, before we proceed to our lesson, here are some words to remember. Number 1, antioxidant. Okay. Antioxidant. These are substances that can prevent or slow damage to cells caused by free radicals. So these antioxidants, they fight anti-radicals. Anti-radicals are unstable molecules that the body produces as a reaction to environmental and other pressures. Another word to note is diet. When we say diet, hindi ito yung pagpapababa ng timbang o pagpapataas ng timbang, bagkus ito yung total or sum of foods consumed by a person or other organism. Ito yung tinatawag na tamang bilang ng pagkain, hindi pagpapababa ng timbang. Okay? Hindi ito yung tinatawag na low carb diet, fad diet. Alam mo ba na ang fad diets ay nakakasama? At word is next word is lubricant. It is something that lessens or prevents friction. Okay. Did you know nutritionally, eggs can make a significant contribution to a healthy diet. Eggs are a useful source of protein, essential vitamins, and minerals. Nutritional requirement can vary considerably between men, women, and children, and can also vary in individuals from time to time. So, hindi pala pare-pareho ang nutritional requirement ng isang tao. Pwedeng mag-iba yung kailangan ng babae at saka ng lalaki, ng matanda at ng bata. So, depende ko sa bawat individual. Dito sa kanan ng slide, nakikita natin yung nutritional facts ng isang itlog. Saan ba kayo nakakita ng ganito? Kung ang sagot ninyo ay sa mga pagkain o sa mga junk foods din, sa mga pagkain na nabibili na nasa bahay, ay tama kayo. So, tingnan natin saglit kung ano ba talaga yung laman ng isang itlog. Meron siyang calories, meron siyang fat. Tandaan niyo, ang fat, meron itong magandang itutulong sa ating katawan. May saturated fat at trans fat. Ang tinatawag na trans fat, ito ay ang masamang klase ng fat. Kung makikita niyo, walang trans fat ang itlog, pero makikita niyo kung titingnan niyo yung mga pagkain na sa bahay niyo, sa mga chips, dahil ito yung mga uri ng fat na masama, o ito yung nagiging dahilan ng pagkakasakit ng ibang tao, ng mga tao. Usually, ang trans fat ay nakukuha sa pagkain ng mga preserved foods. Yan. Preserved foods, katulad ng hotdog, katulad ng longganisa, ng tocino, at ng pagkain ng mga mantika, o yung mga pagkain na palaging pinuprito, katulad na ng hamburger, at ng french fries. Meron din itong cholesterol, sodium, salt, at ang total carb ay less than 1 gram. Meron itong protina. At dito sa Manawa, may kita nga mga vitamins na meron ang isang itlog. Alam niyo ba na halos lahat ng vitamins ay makuha natin sa itlog, maliban sa vitamin C. Okay? Maliban sa vitamin C. So, let us start our discussion. The first thing that we can get from egg is protein. Okay? Protein. Did you know that egg is a very good source of protein? Ayan. It is found both in the yolk and the albumin, or what we call the egg white. About 12.5% of the weight of the egg is protein. So, ganun pala kadami yung protina na nakukuha natin sa isang itlog. Okay? Ganun siya kadami. Para sa nga ba yung protein? Protein in egg is of high biological value as it contains all the essential amino acid needed by human body. Okay. But before we proceed to that, let me show you this picture. Yeah. As you can see here in this picture, these are the different sources of proteins: the eggs, the beans or the legumes, and this is the almond nuts. Yes, almond nuts. We all know this as the almond, but we read this as almond. We also have the milk, the chicken, the beef, and the pork. Ayan. The pork, the beef, and the almond nuts. Okay? So, let us proceed. Protein in egg is of high biological value, it is said here, an essential amino acid. Take note of the essential amino acid that is being discussed here. Okay. When we say essential amino acid, these are amino acid that cannot be produced by our own body. Meaning, hindi siya naipoproduce ng sarili nating katawan. Kailangan natin ng source nito. And yung mga amino acid na kailangan natin ay nandoon sa itlog na tinatawag. Okay? There are two types of amino acids, the essential and the non-essential. When we say non-essential, these are the amino acids that can be produced by our own body. Next, in this slide, you will see the different vitamins that we can get from the egg. Okay, vitamins. Most of the recognized vitamins are found in eggs, except for vitamin C, just like what I told you before. Right? Okay, next. So, all of this is vitamins in these pictures can be provided by the egg. So, it is important that we include eggs in our diet. Eggs are a good source of all the B vitamins. What are the B vitamins? So, as you can see here in the picture, there is what we call the B4, the B5, the B2 or the riboflavin, the B6, the B3, B1, and B9. So, also we can get the vitamin E or the alpha tocopherol, vitamin A, and vitamin B. Okay, so let's talk about the different vitamins that we can get from the eggs. Okay, next. So let's talk about the different B vitamins. Okay, so let us start with choline. Choline is a nutrient that supports various bodily functions. Okay? Supports bodily functions and as well as cellular growth and metabolism. Okay? Metabolism. When we say metabolism, ito yung bilis ng pagtunaw ng ating katawan sa mga kinakain natin. Number 2, we have the B5 or the pantothenic acid. Okay, so let me just write metabolism here. And then B5, it is pantothenic acid. It is important in human life. It is necessary for making blood cells. Okay? It is for making blood cells. Making blood cells. It helps to convert the food you eat into energy. Food to energy. So, forgive my handwriting, okay? And then next is the vitamin E or the alpha-tocopherol. I know that naririnig nyo lang yung vitamin E sa commercial ng Myra. And alam natin na ang vitamin E, ito ay para sa balat. Pampakinis ng balat, pampaganda, di ba sabi nga gandang mula sa loob. Sabi nga ng vitamin E or ng commercial ng Myra. Pero alam niyo ba, maliban sa pag-promote ng healthy skin, ayan, si vitamin E, it is also, it reduces inflammation. Okay? Inflammation o pamamaga. Ito pa ang kanyang nagagawa. It treats heart disease. Okay, para siya sa heart disease. Okay, ang vitamin B2 naman, yung vitamin B2, it helps break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So, siya yung tumutunaw sa mga fats. Okay? Okay, so let's proceed. Again, okay. So, let's go to vitamin B6. Si B6 naman, siya yung gumagawa ng stronger immune system. Para mapalakas ang ating katawan, ang kailangan natin is si B6. Next is si tinatawag na B3 or the niacin. Okay, si B3 or niacin, siya naman yung nag-help to lower the cholesterol. Okay. Nagpapababa ng cholesterol is arthritis and boost brain function. So, nakakatalino pala siya. And then, next is si B1. Si B1. Si B1, siya naman yung para sa diabetes, sa anxiety, para mabilis matunawan sa digestion and promotes healthy heart. Siya din sa cerebral syndrome para hindi magkaroon ng cervical cancer. Siya din nagpe-prevent ng sa kidney disease and muscle weakness. Next is si vitamin beta din o si thiamine. Si B1, siya yung gumagawa ng it reduces outbreaks of dry flaky skin by replenishing blood to allow soft, smooth skin to glow. So, may kinalaman din pala siya sa ating skin. Okay? Siya din yung nag-heal ng ating ng acne or ng mga pigyawat, si vitamin B1. Okay? Next is the vitamin A. Okay, when you hear the vitamin A, probably the first thing that comes to your mind is carrots and squash, di ba? Kasi sabi, ito daw ay pampalinaw ng mata. Okay, eyes. Ayan, pampalinaw daw siya ng mata. Okay, but alam niyo din ba na meron yan ang itlog and it helps reproduction. Okay? And then B9, ito yung tinatawag na folate or the folic acid na may kinalaman sa ating dugo. Siguro naririnig na rin yan sa mga vitamins. Na kapag sinabing folic, ito yung nakailangan sa red blood cells. Sa pag-produce ng red blood cells. In addition, it helps to increase appetite when needed and stimulates inflammation of digestive acid. And then lastly, the vitamin D. Okay. Ang vitamin D, ito ay para sa calcium and phosphorus absorption. Para to sa ikatitibay ng buto at saka ng ngipin. Ito rin tinatawag na sunshine vitamin na nakuha natin sa araw. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, next is minerals. So, eggs are excellent source of minerals that the human body requires. For health, particularly phosphorus. Katulad nga na sinabi ko kanina, yung phosphorus para siya sa bone health, pati na rin sa ngipin. Okay? And iodine, required to make thyroid hormones. Okay, alam niyo ba na kapag nagkaroon tayo ng problema sa thyroid, ito yung nagiging dahilan din ng sobrang pagtaba at pagpayat. Hindi makapagpapayat, hindi makapagpataba. Okay, itong thyroid hormone na to, responsible din siya sa ating reproductive system. Okay? Eggs also provide significant amounts of calcium. Again, needed for bone and growth, structure, and nervous function. Okay, another na mineral na makuha natin sa itlog, ang tinatawag na zinc. Para saan ba yung zinc? Yung zinc daw ay importante for wound healing, growth, and fighting infections. Kaya pala, yung mga COVID patients, ang pinapainom sa kanila is vitamin C with zinc. Okay? But, kailangan nagtitake tayo ng vitamin C, natural man o synthetic. There are many types of vitamin C. Kaya kailangan alam niyo din kung anong vitamin C yung dapat sa inyo. If you are acidic, you cannot take ascorbic acid. That is a no-no. Okay? So, dapat sodium ascorbate. Ito yung hindi maasim sa tiyan. It also contains significant amount of iron. Kapag sinabing iron, ito naman yung vital ingredient in producing red blood cells. Meron din tayo tinatawag na iron supplement. Okay. Next slide. Cholesterol. Okay, when we say cholesterol, sometimes parang natatakot tayo. Although there are two types of cholesterol, the good cholesterol and the bad cholesterol. Okay, cholesterol and lecithin are fat-like substances. Fat-like substances essential to the structure and functions of cells in the body. Cholesterol helps maintain the flexibility and permeability of cell membranes and is also raw material for fatty lubricants that help keeps the skin supple. So, yung cholesterol pala, kailangan din natin siya para yung skin natin is malambot or parang elastic at maging yung cells natin ay maging flexible. Okay? Para saan pa ba ang cholesterol? It is essential for the production of sex hormones, cortisol, vitamin D, and bile salts. Sabi ko nga, there are two types of cholesterol. Sa katawan natin, meron tayong natawag na HDL, the HDL, or the good cholesterol, and the LDL, which is the bad. Okay? Yan. Yung HDL, example niyan is the avocado. LDL din yung mga nakuha na rin palagi kapag kumakain kayo ng mga alat, ng mga mantika. So, kailangan kapag may sakit ng isang tao, hindi siya masyadong kumakain ng egg because makasama ito sa kanya. Okay, another is lecithin. It is involved in general lipid transportation in the blood and in the metabolism of cholesterol. Okay, next. Fats. Okay, the fat of an egg is found entirely in the yolk. Okay, ang fats daw ay nasa yolk. 11.2% of the egg content is fat. There is less than 0.05 in the albumin. Kaya yung mga taong may sakit sa puso, hindi sila masyadong pinapakain ng egg. Pero kung ikaw naman ay malakas o malusog, pwede kang kumain ng itlog hanggang 2 piraso. Okay? Next, carbohydrate and dietary fiber. Egg contains only traces of carbohydrate. Kapag sinabing carbohydrate, ito yung tinatawag na sugar or carbs. And wala siya tinatawag na dietary fiber. So, again, this is our lesson for today. Nawa ay may naintindihan, may natutunan bago mula sa ating lesson. Para sa aking mga mag-aaral, screenshot at sagutan ang lesson na ito. I am giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and then send it to my messenger. So thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, T-cher. Bye!